All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION this morning. A day after pro-Trump rioters smashed their way into the U.S. Capitol and a mob of hundreds of Trump supporters broke into the Capitol, the president has now been forced to concede to President-elect Joe Biden through a video that he posted on Twitter. The Trump has said that he's outraged at the heinous attack on U.S. Capitol as he called for tempers to be cooled and for peace to be restored.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack on the United States Capitol. Like all Americans, I am outraged by the violence, lawlessness, and mayhem. I immediately deployed the National Guard and federal law enforcement to secure the building and expel the intruders. America is and must always be a nation of law and order. The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defiled the seat of American democracy. To those who engaged in the acts of violence and destruction, you do not represent our country. And to those who broke the law, you will pay.
Now, the House of Representatives and also the Senate has certified Joe Biden's victory after the Electoral College votes were counted. Biden received 306 votes, while Trump managed to get just 232. The majority mark is 270 college votes. Now, Trump has said that the new administration will be inaugurated on the 20th of January, and his focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly and a seamless transition of power.
My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote. In so doing, I was fighting to defend American democracy. I continue to strongly believe that we must reform our election laws to verify the identity and eligibility of all voters and to ensure faith and confidence in all future elections. Now Congress has certified the results. A new administration will be inaugurated on January 20th. My focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power.
And U.S. President-elect Joe Biden has also criticized Donald Trump in pretty strong words, saying that the outgoing leader had caused one of the darkest days in U.S. history. Joe Biden said that Trump unleashed an all-out assault on the institutions of U.S. democracy from the very outset.
He unleashed an all-out assault on our institutions of our democracy from the outset. And yesterday was but the culmination of that unrelenting attack.
Now, the assault forced members of the Congress who were in the process of certifying President-elect Joe Biden's victory to evacuate the chambers for several hours. There was pandemonium which lasted for well over 4 hours. And after the mob siege, the Capitol Police is taking the heat for its lapse in security response. The head of the U.S. Capitol Police will resign effectively from the 16th of January following the breach of the Capitol by the pro-Trump mob. The Chief Stephen Sund has said that the police had planned for a free speech demonstration and did not expect the violent attack which actually unfolded. Meanwhile, the FBI is seeking the public's help in identifying the rioters who had stormed the U.S. Capitol, a policy adopted in the summer to consider sedition charges for anti-racism protesters will also apply in this case as well. Most of about 70 people who have been arrested so far are facing initial charges of violating a curfew that has been imposed to quell the unrest. The U.S. Capitol Police has further said that they had arrested another 14 suspects in connection with the rioting, most of them charged with unlawful entry. Several others were arrested on charges relating to carrying unlicensed or prohibited firearms. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.